Hello everybody, this is Sonya. Now I'm going to just show you a couple of things that I got for my birthday first, and then we'll get on with what I'm doing, okay? Now, I'll show you the biggest thing first, okay? Right, this is what I got times 2. Look at that. You can't even fit it under there. I have to get up a bit higher. This is a box that you put your cottons in, right? It opens on this end for this side, and you turn it over like that, and it opens on, maybe that's what I was wrong. Well, and it's got a handle so I can pick it up. I can fit more than one thread in each pop hole, which I probably need to do because I have 2 of them, and this one here has only got stuff in this side first, or thread in this side first, but I've already got more that I'm going to put in there. There's more because the other side's not even done yet. Isn't that good? They're not going to get fluffy. I thought about getting the ones that they stand up, but I need a lot of space, and there's lots of different sizes. Lots of big reels, lots of different sizes, and I didn't know how they were working on. Just thought, well, that would be just the thing. So Jeremy told me to order all this stuff, and he would pay for it. And he kept it in a box and wouldn't let me have a look. So then I bought these. These things I got from Craft Online here in Australia. That is one of our biggest craft store. Well, it is probably the biggest craft store in Australia. And these are threads that are equal to 2. It says 1 strand equals 2 strands of floss. So I did buy the ones from overseas, but I got these too. I don't remember now how much these cost. That is awesome, isn't it? I know they weren't as expensive as ones that you can get. They're all variegated, so I think they are here. You do your sewing with. Look. Aren't they nice? Really pretty. And of course they're thick enough for you to do slow stitching. Now, well, that's wrapped around there a few times. Yeah, that's a good idea, that, isn't it? I usually just push mine in and I don't roll it around, which is not probably right. But isn't that cool? These, I think they were about 10-ish, $7 or $10 for all them, I think. If I was wrong, I'm going to let you know anyway. But it shows you on here all the other colours that you can get. So, I think if you order over $50 or $60 worth, you get free shipping anyway from this place. And that wasn't hard. It was, now I got 2 packets of fabric paper, which you put in your printer, and you print off things onto the fabric and then you use them, right, onto other things. So I got 2 packets of them. I didn't bring them in here with me because I left them out there. And I got this. Now this is really cool, and I didn't realise when I was buying it what I was getting. I did not realise. Now I've bought these in the past, and it's really good glue, but I've had a terrible time with the tops of them. Can't get them open again after you leave, but they still run really well, and it's really weird how that happens, but they still work really good. But this one here, and I think it was the same price, has the little hole. I suppose I'd have to undo, because you had a little pad in there, and I'll take that off. Why not? And then screw that back up. And then when you stand it up, you put it in there. And it's always going to run for you. And have a guess on what I'm going back to get some more of that. I'm going to go back to get some more of that. Wait till I move this. Now what else did I get? I think that was it, was it? The cotton, the glue, the 2 packets of and the 2 of them. I think that's it. Plus, this comes from AliExpress. These did. So this is the little clips to put on your sewing. instead of using pins, use the little clips. They're awesome. Love them. A little bit, they're very tight, but that's okay. I mean, you've got to, and you clip your pieces of fabric together while you're sewing it, and then you take it off and you don't stick pins in yourself. You put a whole lot of pieces together with these, and I think that is awesome, They're a good size. I think there's 50 in there. It should be right for a minute or two. I think I've got a bowl and put those in somewhere. Now, where else did I think that's all. I can't see anything anyway. So today I've decided I'm going to do whatever I want to see because it's my birthday. So I decided I'm going to do whatever I like. Now this is only one that I found close by of the perfume bottles that I've made. This is the only one so far that I've managed to find. Now this was one of my early ones, and I don't remember if I did it with hot glue, but I think I might have done because there seems to be glue all around it. Okay, now what I did was, and I don't know if I kept one of these out, I must have something here. I can do it. Have I got it? Oh, here we go. Hang on a minute. Nobody panic. I just got to get this out. You move over there, Light, and do not fall down, please. This is what I need. Right. So I'm going to make little perfume bottles. Now, I do think I need to get them smaller than that. But when you first start out doing it, I've got a bit of glue on me, sorry about that. When I first started out doing them, well, that was, the size. Because I want to put them on a mirror. Okay? That one seems a bit... Or you can do a heart shape. You can do any sort of shape mirror you like, you see. Look. We've got that, okay? Now we're going to have to put something around the edge of it because we do not want it to be... I'll put it back up there. Because I don't want it to be sticking into me, cutting me, but I'll just leave that there for the time being. Now I also use these things, which are backs for earrings. No, they are. There's some sort of thing like that. I bought them years ago and I painted these ones with gold paint. So I've also got these as well. These are good to do it with because you've got a base and you've got a little stem, see? Right? Really easy. So what you need to do is get yourself some of these, and I have a truckload of everything. Plus also you can use these things because these are posts that you use in your jewellery making. I've got these big father pliers here, but that's okay, it'll work. That doesn't look like it's very straight because there's nothing worse than if you make it and it keeps tipping over. So I like to use something like this. There's a good base for it. I think I've got some here that are, maybe these ones here might work. Just a straight, it's not the bit here. Here's one. I've got a few. So we'll just grab out a couple. Well, these are better made ones, aren't they? These are good because they're flat. The bottoms on them are flat, see? So they're good to do it with. You can use these though if you want to, because I'll show you that as well, how to use that. Right. I think that's all I want out of here at the moment, but I may come back and get a couple of that. I'll just leave them there. I think I picked out enough things anyway earlier, so I can get on with it. And also, if you've got any crimps, they are handy. I've put a few on the table. The little crimps stop things from coming off. So let's have a go at making something like this. Okay. So the glue I'm going to depend on today will be this one. It says that it will, household repairs, versatile and durable. It's been pretty good, the other one that I've used, so probably should be able to use this. Isn't that a cool idea? I just love that. First of all, it took me ages to figure out how to get it off. But once I did, I'm, no looking back then. But it's all ready to go, like it says, you're right to go. So, I like the gold things. The only thing is, though, once you put that on there, you've only got the tiniest bit of space. See, to put the next bit on. So, because we need some sort of a thing that looks like it could be a lid. That could work, but I think I need something a bit longer. I really do. So I'm going to go with this, and that way I can say my perfume bottle's going to be that big, righto, which is not about 3/4. No, not quite 3/4 of an inch. So centimetres, that would be 1. Where's this thing here? 2 centimetres. This one. I'll just move that over there. So this is 2 centimetres, and it's just one of those things that you have in your jewellery. It's a jewellery making piece, okay? I don't know what you make with it, but that's what it's for. So on the bottom, too, to make it like a stand on it, you use one of these bead caps, right? Now, you can put that on here. Maybe it will be too big, I don't know yet. And you've got the base, and that's not going anywhere, I hope. You can also use these ones here, because they I'm stuck together. Got it. They come apart. They will go in there and not go through the hole. I think it shouldn't go through, and that's that. But I think that's a little. It's okay. A little bit flimsy. I might make something out of that one in a minute, though. But I'm going to do this one here. I'm going to use this one. You can also use these. These are all to do with jewellery things, and if you can't find these, go to your opportunity shops or your discount shops, or go and get some cheap jewellery. This one here's already got a good flat base on it, but then I'm thinking when you put that in there, that's not too bad. It stands up all right, it won't tip over. There's all these ideas for the bases of them, okay? I like the idea of this one to start with. I do like the fact that it's got that nice flower on, and you can put them up on the top too. We'll get to that in a minute. So we've got that bit for the base of it, for your perfume bottle. And will we do a square one? Whoops. I'll have to pick this up to do it. I hope you can see what I'm doing. No, we won't do that. We do not like that. We're not amused. How about that? Squares are good. I think the base is balking us a bit. I don't think it's quite what I've got in mind for that today. That might look okay. I'm on that sort of bed. Let me get some of those out of here. I wonder if I've got a dish or something I can put them in. There's got to be something around here somewhere. All over the floor. And you need to put things back, don't you? I might take the lid. Does the lid come off it? No, it's not going to come off that. Surely I could do this. Okay, so this could be the top. He looks like he needs something seriously around his neck. So these are easy to squish. These ones, you can open them up. See, like that. Maybe not that far. It just depends what you're looking for. And it goes out either side. I don't think I like the thing on the bottom. I think it's too big. Let's try again with something different, eh? Let's get a different thing for the bottom. I don't know if this will work. I don't want it to tip over, that's the only thing. That shouldn't do. That shouldn't tip over, should it? Yeah. I get this gold one. Oops. Bless me soul, there's only the holes in the top there. That's not going to do me any good, is it? How about this bit? You sort of got to get yourself started on it somehow first before you go sticking it together, because you might not like it after you've got it stuck together. Isn't that right? I know. It's because that's, not what I like at all. Oh dear. Oh, these are nice pearly ones. Come here, you. Come back here to me. So these ones here that are little, they're all right to do their base part with as well. I thought I'd try a few of these before I come on here, but then I thought, why not just show you what I'm trying to do, and that way, so that'll go up in there, but it's got a, it's very fine, the base of that, and that's when you've got to stick it to something then, and you're going to have to do that. And then we're going to have a little piece around the top, or a long bit on the top for its, and I didn't get the right, hang on, I've got something I can see in here now I can put on there. Where are you? As if this goes all, the hole goes through it. It's a little flower. That doesn't look too bad, does it, that one? What do you reckon? I don't mind that. Only thing is, I'm going to try and put a tiny bit of this here, it's a silver one, on there. And then the flower. Right. What do you think? Yeah, that's good. I'm going to glue that up. I'm going to have to glue that together. And hopefully it will work. Me glue. I don't know if I use the hot glue gun on the others or not. I'm hoping this will work. We'll just have to try it and see, won't we? Now you put it back down in there, so look at that. There you go. Right. This bit here for the base, unless I've got something small and a little bit heavy. No, stay that way. Now we'll have to use this bit for the base of it. Should have got the tweezers, because they're not in this room, are they? Of course not. Is it going to stick? Righto. Yeah, put it around here. A bit of this. We're in Australia, we're having a good day. It's a nice sunshiny day out there. I do like this round one, this pearly one. I'm just hanging on to that, just giving it a bit of a press. See how it's going. Oh, sideways. And straighten that up. You don't want it to go sideways at all. See, after we can set a 3 on there when we get this idea going along. Okay. So as it dries, I'm sure that this, I don't know what hubby's doing, it sounds like he's moving the house. I'm sure that, oh yeah, I've had a senior's moment. Oh dear, I hope this sticks. I really do. Try not to get too much glue everywhere else. That's what I was going to say. Oh, that you can buy that glue in other countries too, I'm sure you can. Need more. If I put it there, it'll push down with the other. what I didn't do, I didn't cut the top off that, and I was supposed to, because when you get to a certain length on it, oh dear, I hope I can do that with these pliers. Yeah. I need a pair of snippers, don't I? You know, that's got it. Righto, so you want to put that on there. Hopefully the glue is drying, I hope. Everything's going sideways on me, but we don't panic though, because I don't know if this glue's going to work. And that's not a good thing, is it? Now we can see that stick still coming out the top of there, so I might just cut a bit more off that. Maybe hubby's cleaning a spare room or something. They're doing something. Oh, that's good. Now I'll put this on here. Oops. Now this is good fun. Still not quite stuck, and that's because I'm playing around with it. And it doesn't matter about this middle piece. And to be honest with you, I think I'll put a little bead on there. Wouldn't that be good? Because then it'd look like the centre of the flower. Is that right? Now to make it stick to the glass, it's a good idea to put a little bit of something on there. Because it will stick to the glass, but I think you need a bit of something on it so it's I need to get a thing. Jeremy told me that's on the internet for things to make them to scale. Like, I don't know what size I'm going to do, but I will be doing some things and making them to scale so they look. I wonder, should I just leave that like that? Could do. I want to see the thing, don't I? I definitely want to see the thing. Righto. So it takes a while for these things to dry. Let's put the trim around the edge of the mirror first. I've just got one box too high in front of these other ones. There we go. Come on. We got something in here. We do. Silver. Would we put the silver around the edge of it? Because that'll work if it'll stay stuck to it. Oh, I've got this bit of this here. This is really cute, isn't it? That's too wide though. I might just put the silver stuff on it. And this is just something you can buy anywhere. This, well, it's like a Christmas decoration thingy, I think. I don't know. Or you can buy it online as well. I didn't put my glue back upside down, did I? I want to put this around here though, without try not to get too much on the mirror. Well, the front of it anyway. Hope this sticks to this, otherwise I will have to get the glue gun out and do something with that. Yeah, hubby's definitely moving something, seriously. Come on, sit down there. Stick to it, please. Look at the mess I've made now. And I don't have any wipes in here. Oh my goodness. I bought a whole heap yesterday. Don't know why I didn't bring them in here. Come on, you can do this, Sonya. Don't let it beat you. Try not to. Try not to. I'll clean it later. I'll have to. Definitely have to clean it later. So that wasn't a good idea. I should have made this. I should have glued this all together first, shouldn't I, where it's fraying. Should have glued it up really nice. When that dries, that'll come off. I don't doubt that at all. It will come off. Might even come off before it dries. I see. Just, what the heck that was? Oh, hubby's. Oh, if he's up there cleaning them gutters, I'm going to smack him. Oh, wow. It's too dangerous to be doing that by yourself. I told him not to do that, and there's somebody's out there with him. I said, wait till our daughter comes in. He said, she's not any good, so you can get a hold of the ladder. She said, oh, she just stands there. You're doing it while there's nobody around, you know. That is not working because that's taken off. Is that taking off the stuff off the mirror? Have I done something bad? I think I did. Look at that. The glue took that off there. Okay. What I did. Thought I was going to get it off, but I'm not going to. It's not going to work. Where's my little piece of stuff I had to put on that? Right. Well, that just disappeared too, didn't it? What the heck did I do with that? Cut it out, remember? Did you see me? Then what did I let it go? Gracious me. It's left me. I'm going to have to see if I can put something on this that'll cover it now that I've made that mistake. Sorry about this, people. It's all trial and error, you know, though, doing all these things. Actually, some people are magnificent at doing all these things. Yeah, that's not going to fit if I cut it out anyway, is it? Oh. Things you need when you haven't got any things. Things you need when you haven't got things. Did this stick? Oh, yeah, look at that, it did. There you go, there's one. Took a while, but it's worth it. And then I'm going to have to just get another mirror because that one I've wrecked that. Aren't I naughty? I'll get another one. There's plenty there. And I won't put any glue on it. Somehow I won't do it without putting any glue on it. See, that one had already got the stuff all chipped off the side of it there. The bird's out there rattling around in the gutters. He must be doing something like that. That man of mine, he's a bit naughty. This is going to be big, isn't it? It doesn't matter. It's very hard to make them look smaller. It really is. But, you know, you have a go. Have fun, do what you want to do with them. You can make them any size you want. You can just have them to have miniatures, just for, you don't have to make it into put it into anything. So then you see, you'll set them on there, right? So we just got enough time to make one more, I'd say. Why not? It took us ages to do that because I fiddled about a bit, but I'm sorry about that. I'd like to do one with the top like that on it, but then they get too big, you know, so put that back on, turn it up the other way. Just because you can do all sorts of interesting things. That one's got the cap down over it. Well, I can do that with this. I can. I need the bottom bit, so that's going to be plenty long enough. And then under that piece I'm going to put this one of these again, I think. It works. You use what works for you. Now look, if you're going to go and stick this onto something, what you need to do first, well, it's not really dry yet, is put a tiny piece of felt or paper in that hole so it can stick onto the whatever else you're going to put it onto. Right, now let me see. We get a tiny piece of something. Tiny, really tiny bit. You don't want anything that's going to stick out the side. But you need it so it's going to keep onto the thing that you're going to stick it to, righto? So I've got this little tiny triangle of this, and I'm going to get it, and I'm going to get the tweezers next time before I come in here too, because I have heaps of pairs. I don't know why I keep taking them out there. Put that in there. Oops. And while it's really dry, you might have to put another one in, I don't know. You might have to put another piece on because you want it to be up level with that bit. Okay, let's put another bit on there. It's sitting sideways, that thing. It's not easy when you... Oh no, that's because there's that bit on the top there, and I'm going to put a bead over that. You need this bottom bit so it'll stick. Because you'll know nothing to glue it to if you've only got them tiny little edges. You've got nothing to glue it to. So this will glue it on. Like that. And then when that sits down in there, nice and cosy, it's too much. Maybe not if I give it a squish. Might have put too much in. I might have got too carried away. Should be right though. I'll just press it down. That top thing's doing a bit of a wobble. It does say though to leave these things for a while for that to dry them, doesn't it? It doesn't say keep playing with it until it falls apart again. Okay, so I need a tiny little bead in the top of there just to give that a little bit of interest, don't we? And I can make it, we'll do this one. I don't know if it'll stick on there because there's no glue in there. It will be in a minute. Just put the top over the little piece of wire. And then put... oh dear, Sonia. If it'll fit over it, will it? Yeah, it did. And that glue... the glue should dry clear. And I might have used a bit different colour on the base instead of the pink, I think. But I will get something and I will clear that all off around there. And then I'm going to put him on there, okay? And I should have some more of these little flowers somewhere, so I'll have to get onto that, to finding some of those. So now we've got this piece here we're going to do. Maybe I'll use this as a base piece. I might go up through there. No, that's going to make it rickety. Nobody wants that, do they? Maybe if I do the gold, one of these, sit it out a bit. It's just all good fun to play with these, isn't it? It really is. Really good fun to play with these things. Sometimes I've been known to buy me perfume because I like the bottle, and I've been regretted that, I tell you. That seems a bit big, the hole on that. I have regretted that. I have, to be honest. The perfume might not have been that great after all, hey? That on there. That's a good bottom. That's a good bottom, and that's taken up a lot of space on that, though we haven't got much room for the top, but we just need for it to sit on there and not to actually do anything too weird. That's too big. Oh dear, this is not working for me. These taken off on me. Where's one of these ones here? Make a bit longer one, eh? Use one of these. Give me something to work with. And tell me that's got glue on it. Great. That in there. This is a good top, but it's not. But the bead's too small. It's a good top. And I want a round bead for the top. That looks good. A bit like a person, but it looks good. And then will I put a crimp on top of that? What do you reckon, eh? So if I put this on there, they won't come off, and I won't have to worry about putting any, I don't have to worry about putting, what's the name on there? The glue. I don't have to glue it at all. But then I don't know if I want that sort of look. We'll see what happens when I put it on there. See if it still didn't come off far enough. It didn't get a bit further. And get me crimp. Put it over the top of that. And you just squeeze it. Make sure it's all down flat, but come back here. Gotcha. No, I don't. Now I do. That'll probably still come off over that. Shouldn't though. We'll get it right here in a minute, please. Nobody panic. Have I got it? No. I haven't. Oh dear. There's a nice little star. We need a smaller bead on the top. I think the lid needs to be that big, does it? I don't know. I think you're going to have to glue it, Sonia, because it's going to keep on jumping away from you. Okay. Let's undo that one for a minute and try something a bit different. Just a bit of different something. So I do... Excuse me, I'll get a drink. I don't know if that's going to sit flat if you put that on there. That's going to come straight off. I need something under this one. These are mostly what I've got to use for this, aren't they? When you think about it, I've only been using these bits, haven't I? For the bases of them. Or if you've got a really big thing, you've got that. I should have had some smaller ones of them about, but I can't see any at the moment. Here's a smaller one here. Of this sort. Anyway, so that might work. Oh yes, that's good. I like that. I'll find them. I'll have to find them. Where's the green one? There's that. Now, something around the collar of it. I think that's too weird, I think, this one. A bit too weird. You really need something that's going to cover it over, don't you? I'm just going to turn this off before it does it screaming thing at me. I don't think it's big enough. I've got a lot of bits and pieces out of that jars over there, but I don't know if I want to do that, get any more out of the boxes that I got. I just open this a tiny bit, not too far. I don't know how this one's going to work, but you can make whatever you like out of these sort of things, you can. And then I wanted to put that on the top of it. Does that look funny? Oh, I thought I stopped that. Oh my God, sorry. Oh dear. Oh my goodness me. Oh, it's all oh dear. The other day I flicked away all the beads come off my glasses string. I went flying everywhere yesterday. Well, that'd look better if you didn't have that on there, wouldn't it, Sonia? Take that off. Nope, that leaves nothing for it at all. Doesn't do anything for it whatsoever. How about this one? That's cute. That's a cute little bottle to put next to the other one, isn't it? Yes, and I'll put a little lid on it. Little top bit. Probably needs a bit in between the two pieces too, though. In between these two bits, I'll put another piece of that in there. Then we'll put this one on. And then we can put another one of these on here, on the top of it. I like that. That's a nice little one. Righto, let's put some glue on it, because we're not going to... Just push that down over the stick. It's all covered all around now, isn't it? Cut that off as close as we can without doing too much. We're going to put a crimp on it. I don't know if I can. I should like to, though, because I don't want it to come apart. I don't know if it will. I don't think it'll come apart. I don't think nobody's going to be playing with it. I hope. You know, I just don't think that it's going to be having to worry about it coming apart. I might put the crimp on anyway, and then I can just cut it above the crimp, because then it just makes it finished off a little bit neater. If we could just find the hole, and we did. Right. And squeeze that. And it's not going to wobble, so that's good. Cut that off. Need a tall, thin one now, don't we? Next to them. Hey. I'm trying to make them really little, because I want them to be really little. Really little. I might use that with this piece over the top of it. The pink on. And there's got to be a bead there that'll go with that. So I do hope you enjoyed watching this. I think it's quite cool making these things. So this is only an acrylic thing, and I really need to find something else, I think, for the base pieces, because that looks fine as a lid, doesn't it? It looks just good as a lid. I've got these ones here. I'll get them in there. I've got a big bag of these. These will just cost hardly any money at all, you know. You get about 1,000 in a bag for hardly any money. Well, that's got a good base on it, but this is not very big. not very high. You can only get one thing on there. Oh no, I can probably put another thing on it. You only get a couple of tiny beads on this one. And you can leave the base like it is, I think, because it looks good. Whoops, don't be falling down now. Probably should have stuck a bit of glue on that, because look, it's wiggling. You know, should have a bit of glue. Maybe wiggling when I stick it down though. So I do need to put a tiny bit of something underneath there as well. But anyway, I better go now because I've got things that I need to do. So that's a good top, this one. I've seen another one here too. It's like a triangle shape. You can see that's come out off. It was in between beads on a string of beads, and that'll make a good piece to put on the top of, you know, for the turning thing, for the lid. I'll take this off here and just quickly, I'm going to get it off sometime today, Sonya. That's too big, I think. I've got a tiny little lid. No, I really wanted to make a nice long skinny one now to go next to those two. You know, make the three of them in a set, which I probably would do with that, this piece, eh? So we need one of these sticks, which is a eye pin thing, and that one's straight, so that's good. Sometimes they're not. Righto. So something on the base of that, quickly now. No fiddling about. Something on the base of it. Something around the top, like this. Oh, that's not wrong. That's wrong. I need a silvery thing. Here we go. Silvery thing. Push it down over it like this. Squeeze it down around the sides, like that. And then I don't know what where the other bit was. But there's a nice square thing here. You could probably put on that. A square lid, or I did have another one of these here, and it was a bit more solid, because you can get those in jewellery things. I don't know if this will fit through the hole here. It doesn't look like it's going to, which is weird. It's not going to fit through there. That's nice. I'm sure I put that thing on the table here, because I thought, oh yeah, that's good. I'll have to fish out a few more of them, but now I can't see where it is. It's too much. It is. I better go. I'm so sorry for holding you up, but I'm going to put that on the top of it. Okay, and then I'll put a crimp on, and then stand it with these ones, and they will look absolutely gorgeous. But just, you've got to put 3, okay? You've got to put 3 on. It's a prerequisite to this. You've got to have 3, and that's got to be fixed so it won't be crooked. So there you go. I'm trying to show them to you. Alright, they're all in part way done. It might look a lot better too if they were more colourful or glassy. You know, more glassy beads could have used. But anyway, I do like that, and I do like having fun doing this. Make them, and you can actually use the thing on the top. Like you would turn this a bit over after you got that far, and then you can hang them around your neck. You know, put a loop through that. You can make your a little perfume bottle, and then you could use it in a necklace. We can make it as big as you like. This one here is this definitely was done with the glue gun, because it's all, and I've got a crimp on the top of that too, but you can't really tell that's what that is, can you? So that's all right. I've had a heap of these. I've actually sold a lot too. I did sell some on somewhere. I've sold them to people at markets and stuff like that, because they're, you know, people really like these sort of things because they're cute, aren't they? I'll talk to you later. So everybody have a good day. Okay, bye-bye.